ching, big profit. Even when the market's sideways.
What is going on, everybody? We're here to talk about the Bitcoin price, and we just hit 29,000. So we're going to kick this off. We're going to look at the price action. We're going to check out what's going on, and hopefully we're all going to make a whole bunch. First of all, the price now, 28,987, just pulled back from 29,220 just a few short moments ago. We do have a lot going on in this market. The American market right now seems to be pretty pro Bitcoin all of a sudden. And you might be asking yourself, with all of the information coming out about the SEC, why is that happening? Well, because the SEC has said that everything else is a security, but Bitcoin, they've maintained this entire time, is a commodity. That being said, that's the clarity that this market really needed. Now, the question that you're going to be asking yourself at this point is, well, Believes, is this a bull trap? Are we now going to get caught in some kind of crazy sort of situation here that we weren't expecting? And the answer to that is, I don't think so. Because what we've got right here is, this is the short squeeze ratio on the hourly right here. And you can see right here, this short squeeze ratio does not look good. This is real people coming into the market and buying up Bitcoin. This is not, we're not getting set up by anybody. You can see we're here when we have a bull trap, and when you can see it always happening when we're about to hit that level. So that's not what's happening right now. The short squeeze ratio is maintaining itself, and the price is continuing to pump. So this is a legitimate, and this is a nice pump. Now, what is it that's causing all of this to go on? Well, I mean, you could ask yourself, what would you do if you're an investor and you're starting to see all of the positivity that's been coming into the market? The price momentum comes after investment giant BlackRock submitted its first ever filing. And look, BlackRock is 575-1 in getting approval for whatever they want through the SEC. And what's the one loss that they took? Well, that was their original Bitcoin filing, that the first ETF. And what they needed was they needed a couple things. And what are those couple things? They needed NASDAQ and Coinbase to be involved in the same thing. And remember, Coinbase is under fire by the SEC, but it's for staking purposes. It's not because they've done anything quote unquote wrong or morally unethical. That's the question that you have to ask about Binance, but that's for a different time. For Coinbase, the question right there is, what are they going to do about their staking? That's what Gary Gensler is going after, if you haven't realized it. But more recently, asset manager firm WisdomTree and Invesco have both filed new applications for Bitcoin ETFs. Everybody suddenly wants to get into the game, and this is happening at a time when people are looking at Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. They're looking for something positive to come out of the market, and that's not working very well for the people in power right now. The people in power right now, like Liz Warren, they want to control you. They want to keep, they want to make sure that you're not straying away. The people that are bought and paid for by the banks, they want to keep you from not using banks. They want to keep you in the banking system, because that's how the banks make their money, and that's how they keep getting fed. That's how they keep getting their money for campaign donations, et cetera, et cetera. You know the drill. But the important part is they are doing the work, and they are carrying water for the banking administration. Now, with that being the case, what do we have to do? What we have to do is we have to vote pro crypto. We have to vote pro Bitcoin. We have to vote pro moving these people along, getting them out. Find yourself candidates that are positive for the community, for the markets. Find yourself somebody who supports what you support. This is a one-topic issue in these upcoming elections for me. And these banks right now, what they're doing is they're hedging their way in. These are the capital managers out here that we're looking at. BlackRock, they're the biggest. Fidelity Investments, they came in a couple days ago. They're the third largest. But we're going to start getting into JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. We're going to start getting into actual banks out here very soon. The banks want to get in. Yesterday, we saw Charles Schwab open up an institutional-only crypto exchange in the United States. It's getting crazy over here. Things are starting to develop. They're starting to move in a positive direction. Now, what does this mean? I think this means that we're about to see a real big rally on this price action. I think this continues. And the question is going to be like, what is your target? What are you looking at? Well, right here, 37,310. This is going to be my number. Just so you guys know, I've been stuck with this one since December of last year, 37,310. And why am I saying that? Well, because we're doing what looks like a parabolic curve cycle, and there's 1, 2, 3 tiers to it, and there's 5 tiers total. Where does it end? It ends at 53,994. Now, it's science, bruh. So if you're wondering where it's coming from, why I'm coming up with these numbers, this is the reason that I'm coming up with these numbers. And let's check on the money flow. On the daily, you're still looking at a red money flow happening right now, but it is moving into the green. If it moves into the green, then I think we got some more tremendous upside. On the 4 hour, we are way deep into money flow, but we did print a red dot on the top, so we could be looking at a drawback down. Same thing over here. Big money flow coming in. We did have a bearish divergence, but it doesn't seem to have played out. On the 1 hour, on shorter time frames, you're starting to see a decline a little bit, but the money flow continues to come in. We are printing red dots, and then we're minting green dots right afterwards. This looks like it's probably about to reverse. On the very short time frames, you're looking at bearish divergences everywhere. This market is not used to what's happening right now, so do expect to see some drawdown with the United States market. You're starting to see the money flow coming back out here on the 15-minute. On the 5 minutes, probably starting to look a little bit worse. Yeah, it looks like it's probably going to go red pretty soon. But listen, the money is oscillating in and out right now. It's red on the 1 minute. So, hopefully it doesn't stay that way. But overall, we're looking in great shape. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're 1.1 trillion market cap, and it doesn't feel good to see crypto pumping yet again. We'll talk to you again soon.
Whoa, another shot of the bullet. Loaded, got complex, cocking and pulling. That bottleneck look like the Loch Ness. What are we doing? I'm about to fall out, boy, and the proof's in the pudding. So, can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I ain't mean to call you that.